Lamar, but knowing Clark and knowing the family, I know how much he cared about his players and how much he cared about Kansas City and how much he wanted Kansas City to have success.
He was a man with a plan for it to turn out, 60 years later, to turn out as successful as it did, and we're still going.
I was in the league when his dad was running the team, and Clark was kind of the up-and-comer. Watching Clark fill his dad's shoes, I think, has been awesome to watch. And putting his name and his personality into the legacy of the league and the Chiefs. I've enjoyed that as much as anything.
And now, the ESPN original series, The Kingdom, presented by State Farm.
There you go. You guys got some already? Huh?
Yeah. Thank you.
Oh,
the Berlin Wall.
That's right.
History in the making.
That's right.
You guys should have brought some ladders in here.
There's one down there.
That's for little people, normal sized guys. We're not going up there. At least want to make tomorrow kickoff.
So, let's put these up, yeah.
By the time we got to the 1980s and early 90s, the game was very well established in the United States. And the league began exploring ways to grow the game internationally.
Kansas City Chiefs and the LA Rams. Okay. Football. Football. Run, touchdown.
They brought it over so you guys can see it. Hopefully we want to start it over here.
My dad served on the international committee and was a leading voice in terms of trying to help grow the game internationally, which included a preseason game in Berlin shortly after the wall had come down.
Just a short while ago, astonishing news from East Germany, where the East German authorities have said, in essence, that the Berlin Wall doesn't mean anything anymore. The wall that the East Germans put up in 1961 to keep its people in will now be breached by anybody who wants to leave. It is perhaps the most important announcement made in Central Europe since the end of World War II, certainly since the wall went up.
It was this amazing time in the history of Germany, and we were over there playing the Los Angeles Rams in an American football game, which is hard to imagine.
Kansas City, Leute! Push it back! Push it back! Push it, push it, push it back!
American Football will die Welt erobern. 55.000 Zuschauer, wer hätte das gedacht, wollten dabei sein.
It is this historic occasion, Berlin opening itself up to the National Football League.
This is a fabulous thing. Fabulous. All I can say is the crowd is absolutely unbelievable.
Hey, we played a preseason game in Wichita, Kansas one time.
Oh.
Never Berlin.
And there is Lamar in the midst of it all.
Come on, Cheese. Let's go.
Convinced that one day Germany and other parts of the world might fall in love with the NFL.
We'll wait and see, what the end results are, but certainly we would love to come back.
We returned after 33 years under very different circumstances. The NFL's efforts globally have really expanded, so it was very special how we were having a full circle moment.
Guten Tag oder Guten Morgen. As they start the chant, so many German fans are Chiefs fans now.
Football is becoming a worldwide sport. We're at the perfect time now where people can see the Chiefs and how great this fan base is. And I think it's really cool that it's bled through the rest of the world.
I think Dad would be a little surprised by how popular the Chiefs are in Europe, but not completely.
Mahomes retreating, dumps it. McKinnon at the 15, 10. McKinnon the jet, 5, touchdown! Kansas City!
He understood that sharing our great product would ultimately build a fan base that, one day we would have folks around the world who would call the Chiefs their team.
Chiefs at the Bills.
the Chiefs are 9-0, and they find a way every week to win.
It's a game that is featuring two of the best players in the NFL. I don't need to give you the hard sell on this one.
The Kansas City Chiefs are inarguably the #1 most popular and most talked about NFL team in the world. And if you're looking at the Chiefs' main rival during this era and this dynastic run, it's the Bills.
Without any question, the best game in sports right now is Kansas City against Buffalo. The reason is obvious. Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes.
You've got these two gunslinging quarterbacks that are superstar athletes, leading men, the play on the field. It's just magical when the two sides get together.
Games like this are special. You go through a whole year, how many opportunities you get, everybody watching, man, against a good football team, you're a good football team. And so that's the way you approach it. You've done everything you can do to this point. Now just go play.
Oh, what a scene, what a day. The best rivalry of this time about to be rekindled.
If you ask me, the #1 rivalry in the NFL is definitely Allen and Mahomes.
Anytime two great football teams go, it's just one play here or there. And he's one of those guys that will make that play.
Josh Allen, he can beat you by himself with his feet or throwing the football. But, we have 1-5.
It don't get better than this, man. It don't get better than this.
6-0 Buffalo at the end of the first quarter. Kareem Hunt, they fake to him. Right side throw to Worthy on the angle. Stretching out at the far front pylon. It's a touchdown. Kansas City.
The rookie coming through in the clutch.
Hey, it's a hell of a drive, boy. Way to come back. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, don't stop. Let's go. I got you.
Would have set the fucking tone.
Josh Allen down one. Here comes a sellout blitz. Allen hit as he throws. Lofts it up in the air. It's caught over the shoulder by Cooper. Allen under center. Gives it off to James Cook. Runs hard. Hit hard by Brian Cook, but off that hit and into the end zone. A 6-yard touchdown run.
Ain't played our best yet. Only down score. Let's go. This is what we expected in this matchup. Punch, counter.
3rd down and goal to go at the 2. Chiefs down 6. Now he throws a yard deep into the end zone. Touchdown! Kansas City. Noah Gray for a 2-yard touchdown.
We've seen them every year, so we kind of knew what they're about. And we knew it was going to come down to the end of the game.
We're in Buffalo trying to stay undefeated and go 10-0 for the first time in franchise history.
2nd and 10. Big time blitz. Allen throws, has his target. Samuel takes it home for the touchdown.
And now you've got yourself a serious threat for Kansas City to overcome late in the game.
It's a 2-possession lead for Buffalo.
7 fourth quarter comebacks. They need another one to keep the undefeated season going.
On 2nd down and goal at the 1, Mahomes throws it late back in the end zone. Caught. Noah Gray, touchdown. Kansas City.
That championship DNA, it starts with Patrick Mahomes.
I remember in the middle of the 4th quarter, I said, I don't say this often, but I wish there were 5 quarters to this game because I didn't want it to end. Who wanted that game to end? It was one of the great games.
How many times have we seen this situation where a team has a lead and they play it just a little too safe?
You got 4th and 2. You could kick it and go up 5 and give Mahomes 2 minutes plus to go down and win the game with a touchdown, or you go for it.
It was a big play. I mean, it was 4th down, and getting that stop, we'd have a chance to go down and win it.
Giving the ball back to Pat, since I've been here, that's been the main goal for the defense. You give the ball back to Pat, we've seen him work his magic a million times.
Be smart. He's going to keep the ball.
You've got 4th and 2. Fakes left, now taken off. Gonna run for it, he got it! And there he goes! Inside the 10, the 5. Oh, the play of the year in the NFL!
I went too low. You went too high.
I touched the ball there. Oh! I touched the ball, though. I thought I was going to get a strip sack.
And the Chiefs are going to lose for the first time this season.
The Chiefs lose week 11 head-to-head to Buffalo, and that is the quintessential meeting at midfield going, see you later.
Hell of a game, man. Hell of a play. See you guys. Let's do it again, baby.
You just knew that these two teams would meet in the playoffs. And there's probably a good chance they would meet in the championship game.
Walking off that field after that loss, especially being away, you know, you got all the fans chirping at you. It was one of those moments where the leaders, the vets, they kind of came together and said, don't let these losses, don't let people outside of the building get you.
That game, it was tough, and it's in a hostile environment. So I don't know why everybody be waiting on our downfall. That's it's become a norm now, like, you know. But it became the new age Patriots. So it's like we used to be so loved. You know what I mean? Everybody was like, "Yeah, we love the Chiefs." Now it's like, I'm tired of the Chiefs winning. Somebody else need to win. You know what I mean? And then you got someone was like, "Man, I feel like the Chiefs cheated." So, you know.
How many times did you hear in 2024, number one, oh, the Chiefs aren't that good. They'll get their comeuppance.
For me, my biggest gripe with this team is that I don't think they're that good.
Because every single game is tight.
I've seen teams like this before, and you know what happens to them? They get beat in the first round.
They only win the games because the refs are on their side.
It's in the script. It's in the script. Like, the game is rigged.
How many freaking times are the Chiefs going to get aided by the referees?
Joe Burrow doesn't get this call. Patrick Mahomes doesn't get this call. Josh Allen doesn't get this call. Patrick Mahomes doesn't get this call.
I am so sick of Mr. Perfect Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, here comes the announcer that's just going to be drooling all over the quarterback.
Everybody hates him. Exactly. Everybody thinks he's annoying. Exactly. Everybody thinks he wins too much.
I am so sick of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift.
I can't take it. How many commercials do I got to see Travis Kelce in? And now all of a sudden she's a big Kansas City Chief fan.
You hear those things. You hear them over and over and over again.
People hate the Chiefs.
I hate these Chiefs.
Obviously, when you win a ton, some people don't like you. People look at you and are like, you're the villain, or going to hate on you because no one wants anyone to be at the top for that long.
I think they came along at a time we were like, yes, somebody other than the Patriots. And then all of a sudden, it's like now we're waiting for somebody other than the Kansas City Chiefs.
I always think that when you get to be truly hated by a big part of the football fandom, you've arrived.
We have a lot of detractors now. This comes with the territory. But they would do well, instead of fighting us, is to try to study us. We've grown exponentially in the last 10 to 12 years, and we've taken the lead in many ways in growing the game on an international basis. The genesis of it really started with the vision of Lamar Hunt.
I think to talk about Lamar and his belief in an international audience for football, you have to talk about Lamar and his experience with the rest of the world.
My dad loved the travel. He also loved sports, as we know. And so when he had an opportunity to combine the two, he loved doing that. And part of that was our family going to so many World Cups.
Every sport aspires to copy some things that are successful elsewhere, and soccer is a sport that's very successful. We're nowhere near finding that success elsewhere in the world in American football. But the growth of the game internationally is a continuing goal, and a very worthy one, and one that I think will happen.
Entweder ziehe ich das an, mit den Cowboy-Stiefeln und der schwarzen Hose.
Der Mantel ist aber schöner.
Ja, der Mantel ist ja auch...
Und der passt besser zu meinem
Der
Trikot.
Mantel ist ja auch extra angefertigt.
Also mein Name ist Christian Molitor, ich bin 33 Jahre alt, bin verheiratet, habe eine Frau, 3 Kinder und bin Football-Fan. Gut, die Chiefs, das war die erste Footballmannschaft, die ich kennengelernt habe. Da waren die nicht gut oder so. Also gar nicht gut. Das war halt, wie gesagt, die erste Berührung und dann ist man dabei geblieben. Gut, die Chiefs werden immer bekannter halt, weil sie gewinnen.
With around 80 or 100 people tonight.
Wird sich öfter mal zusammengetan, um was zu gemeinsam so. Obwohl man sich gar nicht kennt, man sich doch irgendwie. Und das ist schon was Außergewöhnliches.
Kansas City had won a franchise record 15 in a row until that loss in Buffalo last week. The question today, how do they respond?
I think everyone post thought that this is not a bad thing for Kansas City. And they are going to come out the rest of the way and they are going to take this out on people. That's what mentally you just figured. Because Carolina all year had been incompetent.
This is a redemption game. This is a get back on track game. We got our ass kicked last week, man. We got to get back on track. Mentally, physically, emotionally, get back on track. Dominate. We play together, we fucking dominate, and we have fun while we doing it.
There's only one bye in the AFC, and Buffalo is now breathing down the Chiefs' neck. Regardless of record, regardless of perception, every game matters. It is 10-6 Kansas City. Punt trying to get to the edge and is shoved down there at the 5.
Looks like it's going to be a holding.
Who is that on?
Holding. Offense number 62. False start. Offense number 65.
The Chiefs came in the second least penalized team in the league.
Hey, O-line, let's go, baby, let's go.
Mahomes in the pocket, shifting to the right, and he's going to be sacked back at the 24-yard line.
Hell, bro.
The Chiefs get points out of the drive, but feel like an opportunity missed.
We're kind of struggling, trying to find our way. I feel like we could have been winning by a lot. It's just penalties that's been hurting us.
Now Carolina down 27-19 has the ball.
Somebody get home, man.
Young takes the snap, looking on a slant, steps up. Now he's throwing long for the end zone. The pass is going to be incomplete, and a flag is going to be thrown. Ball at the 1-yard line. Hubbard trying to get to the edge. Right side, touchdown, Carolina.
Here we go.
The game is tied at 27 apiece.
All kinds of pride right
as honest as I can be, I didn't think the Panthers was going to play as tough as they did. They played us really, really well.
Go do it, A7.
We got talking about things that needed to be better. I looked over his shoulder.
The Chiefs led in this game at one time, 20-6.
I saw this index card. We just had 2 words on.
First and 10. Steps up into the pocket, being chased.
Said, Coach,
and now he's going to scramble to the near side. 50, cuts inside, 45, 40, 35. Mahomes at the sideline, down to the Carolina 22-yard line. You go. A 31-yard attempt to win the game. Schrader's kick is good! 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 Spencer Schrader! And the Chiefs walk it off.
Let's go, bro. Here's on me, this boy. Let's go,
Appreciate you.
The win is important, obviously. But Patrick Mahomes is the kind of guy who judges a performance on a championship standard.
All right, so look, I don't want to see anybody hanging their head, man. I mean, this league is crazy. Nothing's given to you. And you're getting their best shot. So you keep your heads up, man. Winning is the important part right here. And you guys bear down and got it done.
Cut the cameras real quick. Hey, let's hold each other accountable and hold ourselves accountable to play better football. Yeah. Everybody in this room. I know we can win, but in order to be great, we got to play better than what we're playing like. So let's do that this week and build to the rest of the season.
Didn't feel like a very happy win. We won the football game, but we couldn't be satisfied with where we were at. Where we were at that moment wasn't good enough to win the Super Bowl.
We could be playing way better football. It's weird to say that for a team that's 10-1, but it's not good enough. Because when you get to the playoffs and it's just elimination, it's not going to be good enough for us to win those games. And, you know, we kind of all know that.
Pissed off, frustrated, but
There you go.
I think it'll benefit us in the long run. It might not feel like it right now.
I think a lot of guys kind of woke up a little bit, and this week at practice, in the facility, you can tell there's a little bit more urgency.
The gods are just testing us. Football gods are just testing us.
Being one game ahead right now, you know, the playoffs are looming right on the corner. Getting into November, December football is really where, you know, things start to kick up.
There's so much parity in this league that it's coming down to the last 4 games of the season or 5 games of the season. We have to up the ante when we're tired, sore, and we've got to make sure that we win these games.
All right, Granddad, I'm about to get one of these boys going.
It's gonna take 35, 40 minutes for that all to get on temperature.
My granddad, he the best chef in the family. You always gotta call him when you're doing something for other people, just to get some little secret tips in there. This is my second time deep frying turkey. Last time I only made it for myself. This time I'm making it for somebody else, so I can't mess it up. Yeah, we're cooking, son.
This is a Schuster Thanksgiving. Obviously, this week is a little bit special. We're not playing on Thanksgiving, but we're playing the day after Thanksgiving. You gotta watch that weight. You can't go too crazy. The best part about hosting Thanksgiving is that you got all the leftover for after the game. Everybody just wave your hand, man. Just Kareem's coming through, D-Hop. You know, knowing like those guys are new here, not having a whole lot, you know, still getting acclimated to being in here.
That pot over there is on fire.
Hold on, Granddad. We got it. We're gonna leave it. We're gonna get this one in here. Oh, y'all got the tree up already?
Yeah.
I had to put that thing on pause.
That fried
I
turkey,
might bring it later on, though.
It was good, brother. Later on.
Y'all got 3. I ain't need to bring mine. Okay. That's like one of those big pots, you get what I'm saying? You gotta lower it in slow. You can't go fast. You go fast, that thing gonna explode on you. For real? This thing's dangerous. But good thing I brought 2. One of them caught on fire. No. The fire department came and everything.
How do you feel about the Raiders game?
I didn't know the Raiders was a rivalry with us until the first game I played, and I didn't know how bad they wanted to beat them. You know, I'm thinking it's just, you know, another game, but it was definitely intensified. A lot to play for a division game. For me, it's just another team in the way of us winning division. So, you know, it's a big game.
Happy Thanksgiving, brother.
Yeah,
so much to be thankful for.
It's the Chiefs and the Raiders in the annual Black Friday game.
Have a day, baby. It's prime football, baby. Come on. You the only game on right now. Black Friday, man. Let's go on the fucking show.
The Black Friday game between the Chiefs and the Raiders wasn't just an American event. This was a worldwide event.
You know, it's broadcast internationally. People are watching it around the world. Chiefs are now like a global brand. So there's a reason why the Chiefs played as part of this broadcast.
Let's go, man.
As the league's TV product expanded to the streaming world and to new windows like Black Friday, you have to lean on the team that is your most reliable delivery. And that's the Kansas City Chiefs.
They're good. They have superstars on their team. They have the superstar in the stands, and they're fun to watch.
3rd down, 10 for the Chiefs. 3-3 tied, 4:12 to go, second quarter. Mahomes stays in the pocket, unloads it, finds Kelsey at the 20, flips it off to P. Ryan. First down at the 15, and out of bounds on the angle at the 12. Travis Kelce with the option pass. The pass for the left side. It is caught. Touchdown! Floating it out to Justin Watson. A 6-yard touchdown. And now Patrick Mahomes has set the all-time Kansas City Chiefs record with his 237th touchdown pass, besting the late, great Lenny Dawson. Yeah! Fourth quarter, it's the Raiders and the Chiefs. The Chiefs are leading 16-10. O'Connell hit as he's going to throw the left sideline, and a deep pass that's caught at the 10 to the 5. It's a touchdown. And the Raiders at one point trailed 16-3. Now they lead 17-16.
We were feeling like shit because we lost to the Buffalo Bills, came down to the last drive of the Carolina Panthers. It like pisses me off.
We got to do better on one-on-ones, man. Like, we got to get some movement without one-on-ones. We can't just be on the line of scrimmage.
It's like man-to-man. Mahomes is in trouble. Trying to get free. He will not. Wrapped up by Max Crosby.
Same move. Same guy, same fucking move.
Uneasy feeling amongst the crowd. Even heard a smattering of some boos. We got to end that shit, bro. We got to end that
right
shit,
here.
bro.
Nothing left. Let's go. Nothing left. Keep them boys up. Let's
Yeah.
Chiefs by 2. Raiders had a timeout. Pressure on the left side. A catch is made to the Kansas City 32-yard line. And now O'Connell will spike the ball.
The margin between winning and losing is so small. You know, there's a bit of luck that goes into this. There's a lot of hard work. You just have to, handle it the right way, and you got to catch a few breaks.
We knew they were kind of at the edge of that field goal range. I was watching from the bench, so I'm kind of watching the screen and watching the field. And then all of a sudden the ball is just snapped.
Down the snap! The snap is lost! It's covered up! The Chiefs have it!
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Fuck yeah! Right fucking shit. What is it, my ass?
What a year this is! Who's writing these scripts?
Say thank goodness!
The Chiefs have now won 14 straight wins by a 1-score margin, counting the playoffs. That is the longest streak in National Football League history.
The Black Friday win over the Las Vegas Raiders, that's kind of when my mindset flipped on this season in Kansas City. I guess at some point you just start to feel the inevitability of Kansas City.
So much is on the line. The Chiefs win. They will win the AFC West for a 9th consecutive year.
Something I get asked a lot is like, how do they do it? What is it about this team that allows them to win close games?
17-16, Chargers with the lead. Here they come on a blitz. Mahomes stepping up. He's going to throw it late. Sidearms it caught for a first down. Coming back to the ball, Xavier Worthy.
I think when you have this quarterback, this coaching staff, it's not luck when you win in close games. I really believe that. Tom Brady was another quarterback who had a seemingly unsustainable record in close games. It's not hard to draw a line between those teams.
Here comes Matthew Wright, the replacement kicker for Harrison Butker. This will be a 31-yard attempt to win the game. And the kick is good! It's the doink for the division for the Chiefs.
Oh! Did not make this shit up how he win, bro. It's crazy how he win. Oh my God.
The third kicker this season to have a walk-off field goal. And this one gives the Chiefs 9 consecutive AFC West championships.
Seems like every single one of these games comes down to the wire, and we're just finding a way to barely, sneak one out. But, whatever it is you think is the reason why we're just a step ahead of our opponents, I'll leave that up to you guys.
Week after week, they're winning in the most, miraculous ways, where even their hardcore fan at home, it's like, really? Really, Chiefs? The craziest one of all was the Denver game.
16-14, Kansas City. Bo Nix to the right side, and they can take it down with one timeout remaining all the way down to 1 second. And now the Chiefs are hoping to block a field goal. 35-yard attempt, well within his range.
That play,
I will never forget because it was just slow motion.
Never experienced anything like that.
So yeah, it was crazy.
Let's the kick to win it. Oh! Blocked! It's blocked! The Chiefs blocked the kick! They're going to stay undefeated!
Yeah, it was great. For an old guy, it's hard, hard on the heart. All right, man, here we go. Come on up. Oh, my God. I'm getting way too old for these. Listen, great job of sticking with it. Leo, George, whoever it was. Leo. Everybody. Leo, I'll treat you to a cheeseburger.
My rookie year, I went up to Trav and I asked him for a jersey. He said, yeah, but, he forgot. Looking back, and I'm like, what a dumb guy. Like, this arrogant rookie, like, what are you doing? Like a dummy, just asking for it. You haven't accomplished anything. Like, what are you doing? Like, greatest tight end ever. So after the block kick, thought, like, now's my opportunity. Maybe he'll say yes this time. So I walk up to him. I'm so nervous. I'm like, hey man, like I'm wondering, like I made a big play. I've been waiting a couple of years for this. Is there any way, I get that jersey, a signed jersey now? He's like, oh man, I totally forgot about that. Like, yeah, I'll get the jersey off my back right now. I didn't know what I was taking from him at the time. I thought it was just his game jersey.
Fourth down, goal to go at the 2-yard line. Throw right, caught, touchdown! Kansas City, Travis Kelce ties Tony Gonzalez with 76 receiving touchdowns, the best in Chiefs history.
I came up to him like 2 days later and I'm like, man, are you sure you don't want this back? He's like, no, man, I trust you with it. I'm just like, oh man, this is like one of the coolest moments of my entire life. And I'm going to treasure it, forever.
All right, we're on the air in a little less than 4 minutes.
How about our guy, Leo? So did he ask you for a jersey to sign a jersey?
Years ago. And I told him I would, and I just forgot to sign that thing and put it in his locker.
Yeah. So now he wants to.
And he held me accountable. It actually was a pretty good bit. He's hilarious. He came up to me and said, yeah, I finally felt like it was like time for me to remind you that you don't get a jersey.
After he blocks a field goal to win a game.
It's so fun.
Welcome back to the Hall of Honor. Ladies and gentlemen, Travis Kelce.
Stop it. Chiefs Kingdom's the best. Appreciate you guys coming out tonight.
Okay, there's so many things we can go here tonight, but anybody here has seen Are You Smarter Than a Celebrity on Prime? Yeah. Let me tell you where I think this came from, though. I'm going to ask you about it. Is your fascination with Drew Carey, who's also from Cleveland. Do you have the 2-foot-long mic he's used?
I don't have the Drew Carey, the Bob Barker, the Price is Right. No, I don't. I used to play sick as a kid. Don't do this, kids. But I used to cough a little bit every now and then and tell Mom my tummy hurt. And sure enough, she would make chicken noodle soup and crackers, and I would watch the 10 o'clock and 11 o'clock. Price is Right and Family Feud. That's life, ladies and gentlemen.
That is life.
Especially at 10 years old.
It doesn't get any better than that, does it? Travis Kelce, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being with us.
Chiefs Kingdom, we love you guys. Appreciate all your support always, baby.
Blessings, brother. Love you.
Love you, man.
Travis Kelce, we are going to wrap things up.
Travis is just a normal guy from Cleveland.
What's up, dude? You doing all right? Hello. Can I get a high five? Yeah. Nice. Love it.
He can make everybody feel good and happy, and his goal is to make you smile. I think that's infectious.
What's up, brother? Travis, man. Nice to meet you. Want to snag a pic? Let's do it, dude.
I don't know how anybody could do any better over a calendar year than Travis Kelce did from 23 to the end of 24. It started with facing his brother in the Super Bowl.
This is the first time in the history of the Super Bowl that brothers have played against one another.
The older brother's center for the Philadelphia Eagles. Two brothers that are larger-than-life personalities that look like they know how to have fun.
If you would have said, can you please find me someone to play the role of the mom of the Star Boys? That's Donna Kelce.
Are you rooting for any particular team in the Super Bowl?
Absolutely, the offense.
I feel like I've been getting asked this question my entire career. Like, what do you feel if you play your brother in the Super Bowl? And my entire time I've been like, I mean, that's been the goal. But now it's like, I don't know, man. Somebody's got to send their brother home.
How about this, huh, big guy? Love you, big guy. Do your thing, man. Hey, you see her up there?
I don't know. Donna's the star of the show, though.
I know.
Donna's the star of the show.
Love you, big guy. See you after the set.
2nd and 8, Kansas City. Mahomes floats a pass. Kelsey over the shoulder. He's got the catch. He's got the touchdown. That's all fucking day, dog. That's all fucking day.
All right, little brother.
Both of those guys are going to the Hall of Fame. And how great is it that they could play against each other in a Super Bowl?
That's my dog, man.
Super high scoring game.
They're going to throw a quick pass to Tony. He's got it on the edge. He will walk into the end zone.
Way to fucking be great. Way to be great, dog.
An amazing football game.
A game that really could have gone either way.
That culminates in an edge of your seat moment.
Sparked us to get
Game
going.
tied, 35 apiece.
At that point.
A field goal that could win the Super Bowl for the Chiefs.
The kick is away.
Good! For the second time in 4 seasons, the Lombardi Trophy has a red and gold reflection.
That connection of the two of them was shared under the biggest spotlight that America has, a Super Bowl, and became a great story.
I love you, big guy. I love you too. Go celebrate. I love you, dog. I love you, dog.
The Kelsey Bowl was the most widely viewed program in the history of American sports and worldwide the most viewed football game ever played. And after the Kelsey Bowl, when Travis won, well, there was a runaway train.
Ladies and gentlemen, Travis Kelce.
We finally sort of hit the tipping point at that moment. Travis has a very big personality. And when I heard that he was going to be on Saturday Night Live, I was like, he's going to kill it.
Thank you so very much. It's great to be here. And if you don't know, I just won my 2nd Super Bowl.
If you would have chose one person on the team to host SNL, it's Travis. He can go out there and just like have control of the entire room with his personality.
You know, people keep asking me what it was like to beat my brother in the Super Bowl, and it was pretty awkward.
So a lot of times you do the monologue, you pop in a couple, and all right, everyone, thank you. Here's Pearl Jam. The beauty of when Kelsey hosted, he was in like every skit.
Check your makeup, girls. Boy alert.
And then from there, Travis Kelce was in like every commercial, podcast, interview on television.
Be back on the mountaintop, man. I'll tell you what, it's the best feeling I get.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce. Yeah, man. That's a cool dude, you know? When I say like Unk vibes, like someone who he can be at the cookout, like a genuine dude, bro. Like Travis Kelce is probably one of like the dopest people I've met in my life.
I don't think anyone can match the amount of charisma that Travis Kelce has.
It's crazy. All these people came out for National Tight Ends Day. How beautiful, huh?
But I think more than anything is he's just a good person.
Come on now.
And just someone that even though you have fame coming your way, you still have to be the true person that you are. And he does everything the right way. And you understand why his teammates love him.
Travis Kelce, he's like the soul of the team. Has the moves, suave. Yeah, Travis has it all. And Taylor Swift.
So you have Travis, and he's becoming a national celebrity. And then 6 months later, the celebrity thing just goes off the radar when he, as he likes to say, shoots his shot.
I know you went to the Taylor Swift concert. How was it?
Yeah, so I was a little butthurt. I didn't get to hand her one of the bracelets I made for her.
You made her a bracelet?
I wanted to give Taylor Swift one with my number on it. Not right now.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Your number's in 87 or your phone number?
You know which one.
Then all of a sudden I hear, wait a minute, the friendship bracelet was not potentially not delivered. It was just a little bit delayed. Your love life is being talked about by the whole entire world right now. If you would like to expand upon anything.
You have a family member, a brother, I think.
Yeah.
And I've been hearing rumors that there's maybe some stuff. Can you comment
I have
on
seen
this?
these rumors. I cannot comment.
This damn gossip. It's for my daughter, okay?
I threw it out there. I threw the ball in her court. And, you know, I told her, you know, maybe I've seen you rock the stage in Arrowhead. You might have to come see me rock the stage in Arrowhead.
I remember Mark Donovan on a Friday afternoon called me and told me that Taylor Swift was going to be coming to the game. I remember getting off the phone and like looking out the window being like, that's a big deal.
Laura Krug walked into my office and she closed the door and it's like, okay, can I ask you a question? And I'm like, absolutely. This isn't like normal, is it? I'm like, no, Laura, this is not normal.
Week 3, 2023 season. Travis Kelce pulled up in that burgundy top-down convertible. And I said, oh my God, it's real. Because you wouldn't drive that unless you knew she was coming to the game.
The rumors apparently are true. Travis Kelce, raucous introduction here, as always. And then there's the biggest pop star in the world, Taylor Swift.
I think the secret's out.
Who's she here to see?
She's in the suite next to Donna Kelce.
You know the locker room, like, Taylor Swift for real. What Travis? Oh my God. We're like, oh my God, Travis pulled Taylor Swift.
He told me during the week. It's almost one of those, like, I got to see it. Like, you know, like, I got to see it until I believe it.
That's the first person I noticed. I didn't even see anybody else.
You definitely felt the buzz, and you could see people in the stadium, like, gravitating towards where she was at there. But at the same time, we had business to handle.
Mahomes gives him time right to Kelce. Into Bears territory, down across the 35.
You couldn't have imagined such a pop culture moment. It was the strangest thing. And again, this is not Hollywood. This is not New York City. This is Kansas City.
What a day with Taylor Swift in attendance here in Kansas City. A budding romance. I mean, there's all kinds of storylines.
It's the second half. The Chiefs are going to win. The only thing that's left is, are we going to get Travis Kelce scoring a touchdown with Taylor Swift watching her boyfriend play football in front of all of us?
11th play of the drive. Mahomes wafting end zone. There it is. A touchdown to Kelce.
Well, I think that picture sums up the day here for Kansas City. They're on top of the world. Woo!
This may be the first time in history that Patrick Mahomes isn't the most popular player in Arrowhead.
Whatever I was going to write that day, I got to include Taylor Swift in this story. We go down to the locker room. There's this awkward dance of like, great win, nice job. Get that all out of the way. Did you know about Taylor Swift?
I haven't got to meet her. If she ends up being with Travis, then I'll probably get to meet her at some point.
You know what? I've met her before. By that time, I knew they were going out. I knew her before him. Adam, I set him up. I just leave you with that. Her dad was a big Eagles fan. She was doing a concert in Philadelphia. So we did like the meet and greet thing. She told Travis, you know, I know your coach. And he went, oh, no.
Taylor Swift has entered her football era.
You couldn't write enough about her. You couldn't talk enough about her. Is she going to go to all the games? Is she going to like be with Travis this whole way?
I'll be straight up. I did not think it was a real relationship. And then it just kept showing up. And I was like, oh, man, ain't no one going to Kansas City that much for a fake relationship.
It was overwhelming. Every social post, every article, every story.
Go, Travis!
The Swifties are a real thing, and like everybody could feel it.
They were already very popular, very successful, and the cream of the crop. Taylor took it to a different level, though.
Football viewership among girls aged 12 to 17 spiked an astounding 53% at the start of the season.
The fan base is just going insane. The sport has just grown tremendously with her being a part of it. The NFL is loving this. I know it. I know it. You couldn't painted a better picture than to have this happen.
How many yards do you need to get a first down?
10.
How many downs do they give you to get that 10 yards?
4.
Every football guy who has a daughter is so happy that Taylor Swift is like a part of the NFL now.
My girls are finally interested in watching football with their dad.
I grew up watching football with my dad, and he absolutely loved it. And Patrick, I mean, he loves when Sterling will sit down and watch football with him.
I am so excited for football.
You're excited for football?
Yeah.
Well, I think any dad out there can say that the fact that their daughter's watching these football games with them is some of the best moments that they'll have in their life.
Our current fan base, based on the data, our split is now 57% female. About 2 years ago, we were close to 50-50.
She's brought more people to the game, and I think that's amazing. This seems to have like turbocharged that demographic shift a little bit, and I love that.
So this dream year of the superstar player and the superstar singer culminates in where else? Only Hollywood would write it, the Super Bowl.
Welcome to Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas, Nevada. The extraordinary Kansas City Chiefs against the NFC champion San Francisco 49ers.
And of course, we got Taylor Swift. Will she be the good luck charm for the Kansas City Chiefs? We shall see.
The Kelce Bowl had 115 million viewers, the most watched television event in U.S. history. Niners versus Chiefs, 125 million. 10 more million people watched this game on their living room couch. I'm sure a lot of them were very invested in the game. I also think a lot of them were looking for Taylor.
Travis Kelce in the playoffs has been just sensational.
Ain't no moment that's big enough for me. I want more people watching. This ain't enough. I want more watching.
Lamar Hunt loved the idea of sports as entertainment. He would have loved the idea of one of his future Hall of Fame players dating the most popular singer in the world.
Let's go! Fire the fuck up!
He was convinced that if people in Europe or South America or Asia spent enough time understanding the game, that many of them would fall in love with it. And as we have seen the NFL advance into more and different territories in the last several years, that vision, I think, has been proved true.
Mahomes, was kann hier zaubern für all seine deutschen Fans?
Primeira para 10, Kansas City Chiefs na red zone. Mahomes ia para lá, Mahomes, ele vai descadling. Touchdown, Kansas City Chiefs.
I think it reflects the hard work going all the way back to the 80s and 90s.
Die Chiefs seit den 90er Jahren schon sehr beliebt in Deutschland wegen dem American Bowl. Schnuppern sie am Back-to-Back Super Bowl Sieg.
At that time, the thought of having a few hundred fans, in a place like Germany was a lofty goal. And today we're thinking about, okay, how do we have hundreds of thousands of fans in Germany?
Let's go do it, baby. Let's go do it.
San Francisco 19, Kansas City 16. 16 seconds left in the game. Mahomes, crosser, Kelce, 30-yard line, 25. Kelce at the 20, 15, and out of bounds at the 10-yard line.
Travis Kelce comes up with one of the biggest plays for the Chiefs.
6 seconds to go.
They're going to kick it.
They're going to bring in Butker to tie the Super Bowl. Ball is down, Butker right down the middle. We are tied at 19.
How about a little overtime from Las Vegas?
For the league, it's the best of all worlds. For the league TV partners, it's the best of all worlds. You get this team that everybody knows because they're in the Super Bowl when 125 million people are watching. They've got the most exciting player in the NFL.
Mahomes is going to run at 30-yard line. 25-20. Mahomes down to the 13-yard line.
You fucking go. You fucking go.
And a tight end who's a superstar.
Then they throw it to Kelce on a screen. Breaks one tackle. He's on his feet inside the 5. He's driving, and Kelce gets to the 4 and then shoved back.
And with success then comes other fans going, oh, enough. I'm sick of them. You're sick of them because they just beat you.
Mahomes play action fake. Lights out, throw, touchdown! Back to back Super Bowl champion.
On to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come.
I think with the Chiefs, you just can see everything continue to uptick. People may be hating them more. That doesn't mean that they've turned off their television. For every person in the United States that thinks the Chiefs win too much, they probably picked up 20 fans in Brazil.
Was it electric?
It was unbelievable. That was the craziest thing I've ever experienced.
Lamar Hunt wanted the franchise to be an international brand, which is interesting because of where they're based.
I might take the train, I might take the plane, but if I have to walk, I'm going just the same. Going to Kansas City. Kansas City, here I come.
Kansas City is roughly the 34th market in the country. It's all being highlighted by this team and this run and by these personalities. It kind of accentuates why we love the Midwest, why we're proud of it, that you can win here. You can be the biggest story here.
Matt ride.
The one through line between the early era Chiefs under Lamar Hunt to the current era Chiefs with Clark Hunt is this great desire to be bigger than just this team in Kansas City.
On the one hand, I'd like to think my dad was such a visionary that he saw it coming. But at around Super Bowl 40, which was one of the last ones that he got to attend before he passed away, he told my mom, I knew this was going to be big. I just didn't realize how big it was going to be.
Going to Kansas City, here I come.